I think I need to go to the dog repair and get my dog fixed. Instead of just, like, having a squeaky ball that she can play with, she's torn it to shreds. Like, what is going on? Like, she enjoys just ripping it apart. Part exchanger? No, I mean, I love it to bits. She has, however, been licking my bed, like, thoroughly every night. Sometimes I'll just be asleep, and then I feel like a wet patch, and I'm like, oh god, she's pissed it on the bed. And then I roll into it, and I'm like, oh no, it's just she's licked the bed. Why is she licking the bed so much? What's going on? Is that because I'm lying on it and she finds it yummy? What's up with that? Why is she just going... Hang on, let me ask that. Why is my dog licking the bed? Dogs lick beds to self-soothe due to anxiety, boredom, or stress. Oh. I guess she was bored. We were asleep. Similar to thumb sucking, dogs use licking to cope with stress, anxiety, or loud noises. Comfort and scent. The bed smells strongly of the owner, which provides comfort, security, and a sense of closeness. Oh, okay. So it could just be that she likes me. Which I think she does. We basically spent all day yesterday together, and she was really, really lovely. Aside from the fact that I went to the toilet, and then she went to the toilet at the same time. I was like, okay, Lotte, I'll take you out to the garden. I just need to go to the toilet. And then I came out to her going in the living room, and I was like, oh. And the worst part was that it was like moist. It was like a wet one when it came out for her, and I was like, oh man, I gotta wait for that to like harden up so I can clean it properly. So I was like, oh. I hope you have hardwood. No, she does it on a rug. Her designated poop spot is the rug. It's the Turkish rug in the living room that she's like, I don't know, anoints with poop. Is she an older dog? Nah, she's a puppy. She's just sometimes is a bit silly. Like, I don't know, sometimes she's like completely fine with me. And like, she'll tell me, hey, I want to go to the toilet. And then I guess me going to the toilet was just simply too long for her. And she was like, I'm gonna go now. I can't even imagine what that rug contains. I will tell you now that I do not step on that unless I have to, because she's done a poo in the middle. It does need to be rolled up and taken to like a person that can clean it. But the problem is, I said to my roomie, I was like, we need to get this thing deep cleaned. Like, we need to do something about it. And my roomie was like, we'll just wait until Lotte stops pooping on it first, because what's the point of cleaning it if she just poops on it again? And I'm like, well, I mean, maybe the reason she poops on it is because it smells of her poop. My roomies are just like, yeah, that's fine. So I don't walk on that thing, I walk around it. A doggy door? We can't get doggy doors in Australia. Doggy doors are not really a thing where I live, because things that are outside can come inside. And we have things that are outside that we don't want to come inside. Like snakes, spiders, frogs, toads, all that shit. They're everywhere in Queensland? Really? I thought Queensland would not want to have doggy doors because of... what are they? Cane toads? Kangaroos, wombats? Well, kangaroos and wombats, I don't think you really have to worry about. They're not going to get through a dog door. There's a giant spider outside my house, actually. It's a big, like, its web is fucking huge. It has a massive web. Like, spiders have got shit figured out, if I may say so. Aren't spiders kind of like castle doctrine, but like in the insect world? They're like, oh, you entered my house, I get to eat you now. Let me build my house, and they build their web, and then they just wait for someone to try and intrude on their home, and then they eat the intruder. They're like, yes, it was your fault you came into my house. There are spiders that use web offensively. Well, this one is not doing it offensively. He just waits. Or she, I suppose. Might be a she, right? I guess if it's big, because aren't female spiders bigger than male spiders? And this fucker is huge. I was taking Lotte out to the toilet last night, and I shone my torch in its direction, and it, like, did the Shelob thing with the... You know when Frodo holds up the light to Shelob? You know the bit? And he goes, ah! And it, like, goes, ooh, and it draws its legs in. I did that with the torch. That was Sam? I thought that was... Frodo does it at first. I did that. I, like, shone our torch lights in its direction, and it drew its legs up like it was fucking, it was like yeah, the light of Erendil, aka the torch that I used to watch Lotte go poop. Or pee. They will rock up and down in their web so you see them. Really? Is that what? Is it like a sign for like, hey, don't touch this? Do not come this way as I am trying to set up a web. But yeah, no, it's a big spider, and it's like every now and then I'll be watching in the garden, or like I'll be sitting in the garden. Like yesterday, I spent like half my day in the garden. I was spending most of my day in the garden. I was just like every so often looking over at the web, and there was a like a butterfly flying around it, and I was going, no, don't do it. Don't do it, little butterfly. Don't do it. It was like flying everywhere around the web except into it. And then eventually it fucked off. And I was like, oh, because the spider's like pretty smart about it. He's put his web basically above a bunch of flower pots, which I think most are dead. But obviously all the insects go, oh, flowers. Blah, 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 blah. And then they fly on over to the flower pots, and then they get stuck. Also, there's so many bees around. I don't know what's happened. There might be like a nest or something nearby. But like every time I go outside now, I just get there's so many bees. I went to hang out with my family, and I had a lovely time hanging out with my niece and my sister. After I came home from visiting my family, very expensive Uber on the way back. Bloody hell. I had to get an Uber Pets because I brought Lotte with me. For whatever reason, Lotte was super chill, even around my sister's dog. Like, unreasonably chill in a way that I thought maybe, like, Lotte had been possessed or, like, she had serious anxiety issues. But she was just super calm. And eventually she started playing. Does my niece like Lotte? Yes, she loves Lotte, and Lotte loves her. It's very funny that Twitch asked, did your niece like Lotte? And then on YouTube, it's, does Lotte like your niece? The priorities of each platform. Yeah, no, she's chill around her. She's very chill. But yeah, she was so calm to the extent that I was like, are you like so anxious you don't know how to socialize with dogs anymore? But no, she was just, I think she's just so calm nowadays that like Lotte was just like, oh, there's this hyperactive dog, but I'm too chill. And eventually she warmed up to playing with my sister's dog. Yeah, no, she was really chill, which is the opposite of what I expect Lotte to be. And then as we were getting close to leaving, she was a bit hyper with the other dog and running around the house, which is very funny because the house is like has wooden floor, so you can just hear the dogs just running up and down it. It was very fun. So I got an Uber the way back. And that was expensive. I'll tell you that. That was a very expensive Uber. But the Uber driver was like, damn, this is the calmest dog I've ever had. And I was like, what? What the heck? And like, genuinely, Lotte was chill as hell. As soon as we got in the car, she sat in my lap, and then she was just, didn't say a thing. She was just enjoying the company, and I was scratching her neck. And somehow, I don't know what has happened, but Lotte has just calmed the fuck down, which is insane, right? You know, like, you guys probably think of Lotte as this big, loud, yappy dog, right? Because that's your experience with Lotte on stream, is yap, 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 yap. But honestly, my roomies going away has been so good for her. The roomie's leaving, and her just being with me has been so good for her behavioral changes. I don't know what's happened. Hey? Where? Oh, she's skulked off now. It's been a massive change, right? Aside from the poop from before, she's been like an angel. Lotte, hello. You have ripped up a plastic ball. She has destroyed a toy that I gave her approximately like an hour ago. I was like, oh, we're about to start stream. Maybe I should give Lotte a toy. And then she seemed a bit about her regular toys. So I was like, I'll go get a plastic ball that she can bounce and play. And maybe she'll give it to me and I throw it. Nope, she ripped it up on the shreds. On the spot, I should say. But she's very cute. So congratulations to Miss Momo on her debut. I did wish her luck. Don't say budget, Clio. Don't. That's rude. Very cute. So I hope she has fun as a VTuber. I hope she enjoys the journey. You ship her with NL. That's a little bit. I mean, she's only just debuted, and shipping culture is out of control. I'm sorry. It's a little weird, don't you think? Yeah, think about NL's wife. It's crazy. You could see it being a good match. I think just let things be happen. Just let things happen of their own accord.